to Dewey Raw, a behind-the-scenes peek at everything Dewey.
This is Todd,
This is Elliot.
and this is Dewey Raw.
Welcome.
We're sitting here outside of the Starboard. It is 4th of July weekend. It's as you can see, a pretty crazy weekend already, even with the weather.
Packed.
I
I think the weather's helped it be packed.
be packed.
For sure. Because they can't be on the beach. When it rains, we pour.
That's a good philosophy for
Yeah.
life, not just for the Starboard.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
So we got a lot of stuff that's been happening and is about to happen. But right before we decided to go on air, you were telling me about an Uber experience that you had. And Uber's kind of new to the beach area.
Yeah, I think we only actually have a couple Ubers around here. But I remember one day I had to get home because I had walked to work that day. I just didn't want to walk home. Called an Uber or requested an Uber. An Uber came down and it was this. He seemed like a very nice man. And I was like, this guy will get me home safe and sound.
As you would expect from an Uber driver.
Exactly. And it almost was not safe and sound because he took me down Route 1. He stopped in like the middle of the highway and tried to let us out. And I was like, nobody lives here. Why would you drive? No one, no. I was like, this, and
Keep
then
going.
And then I was like, when I told him to turn, I was like, okay, you just veer off to the right here, and it's the only right that you can make. There is no other right that you can make. And as soon as we get up to my neighborhood, he just goes right past it. And I was like, you know what? Maybe just let me out here. I can walk the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm done. We're good.
So did he not know the area, or was he senile and crazy?
I
Or
definitely think he was senile and crazy because his phone tells him exactly where to go.
Right.
It literally, like, I'm watching the arrow where I should be going, and he's just going any direction that he wants.
So he doesn't understand
Maybe
that
he's just a free
the
spirit.
little blue arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's a free spirit.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Like, well, you just go with the flow and you'll get
Right,
there.
right.
Which is not always true because I had to get there myself going against the flow.
Yes, that's the problem, is you have to go with the flow. The moral of the story is maybe get the Uber XL.
You pay for what you get.
You pay for what you get.
Yeah,
I
hope.
Well,
Well, you pay for what you get at Starboard.
you get more than
Little
what you
plug,
paid
little
for.
plug right there.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I try.
As it should be. As it should be. So we had a busy week this week. Lots of things going on. We're in the heat of summer. Obviously, we're sitting here, 4th of July weekend. Brian O'Boyle is playing behind us.
Yeah,
and there's some VIPs here.
Who's here? Besides
Um,
ourselves.
Well, there's you,
Yeah,
and then there's me.
Yeah.
And also Scott Van Pelt from ESPN is here.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
He has some television show
Sports?
on Sports Center,
Okay,
the
neat.
Center for Sports. And then
Must be up and coming.
I didn't recognize it, but like the president of one of the network golf channels is here. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
They've been here for a while.
Yes, it. So, it's funny. So one of the things that I was going to say that we should avoid is getting distracted by people who are walking by.
Well, it's almost impossible.
It is almost
Because
impossible.
Dewey's literally the place to people watch.
It is.
You could just stand outside and watch people all day. There are sober people, there are not sober people, and regardless, you don't know how they got the way they got.
Yeah. Actually, right before we started, there was a woman who was barreling down the sidewalk on her bicycle, screaming at the top of her lungs. Tosi can attest to this. And just went straight over the handlebars, right over out in front of Starboard Raw.
That's just karma.
Clearly, she was.
Definitely deserved it.
And like so many stories in Dewey, it was not a unique story.
No.
And it wasn't an odd story unique to that person.
This is going to sound bad, but one of our hostesses, Sarah, the other day was trying to just rolling up on her bike and tried to hop the curb and did not
Missed.
hop the curb. Yeah, just ate it.
Missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're a little bit isolated from everybody, and we're not, everybody's clearly busy, we're not going to have a chance to bring over our Star Tender of the Week, but I got a little pre-roll.
Okay. I love pre-rolls.
You like pre-roll?
Yeah.
I got a little pre-roll of a couple of the shot girls explaining the technique behind being a shot girl. So I got Carly and Eileen.
So did they just describe how hard it was to be born beautiful?
Yeah.
That must be very hard for them.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, you hold a tray
Yeah.
and you sell
Right.
alcohol. You
It's-
sell something that everybody wants.
Being a shot girl is like being everybody's best friend. You have to just walk up to people like, hey, how are you? You know, you look like you want a shot, and they're like, no, I don't. But I'm like, I see that twinkle in your eye. And you do. You do. Your friends are like, Brittany, no, don't take that shot. But I'm like, Brittany, you do want that shot. Brittany, no, don't do it. It's 3:30. And so you're like, Brittany, your friends are pushing. You were drinking mimosas at 9:02 when we can serve alcohol. So Brittany, this is only your fourth or fifth shot. This is 2:30. It's fine. Good. And then you roll back out and put your game face on. Yeah. Fucking work it.
Do it.
Yeah. So
It's very difficult. Step one to being a good shot girl is be born with crystal blue eyes,
Oh, that's tough.
have wonderful complexion.
Yeah, exactly.
Be size proportional,
yeah.
and
You can shop at American Eagle comfortably.
yeah, and wonderful teeth.
Yeah.
They both have wonderful teeth.
That's what I noticed first. Of course, was their teeth. I was like, look at their teeth. I'm gonna buy a shot from these women.
Now I'm gonna be self-conscious, and I'm not gonna want you to look at my teeth.
Well, they're not.
Well, I made you take your sunglasses off. So
You did. Well, I gotta show off these.
talk about baby blue eyes.
Yeah, my baby blues. That's why I wear the shirt to make my eyes pop.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And
It's a tactic that
That's
I
why you
use to
drink
make
water out of
money.
a blue cup.
Yeah, this is
Let me ask.
the water's a little foggy though.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You're a server here at the Starboard. Obviously, Dewey Rawl is about all of Dewey, but
Yeah.
we have some insider stuff. So we're starting off here at the Starboard. Do you get primarily female tables? And is that a stupid question?
No, I get
as soon as I said that sounds like a stupid
Well, no,
question.
I get a very good mix of them, but I'll tell you my demographic.
Yeah.
The ones I do the best with
The ones
are
that
female tables for
Okay,
sure.
okay.
That's where I make
What's
my money.
now you're talking demographic, age, background, if you had to guess.
Realistically, people I make the most money off of is middle-aged moms. That's where it's at. Because you know what? They just want a little bit of attention, and I got a lot of bit of attention for them.
So being who I am and the age that I am, I can't say that I disagree with you. Middle-aged moms are pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're great.
I have
Guess
one
what?
myself.
Guess what? I'm pretty good. And
You're-
I have one myself.
That's
That's a lie. I lied. I'm a habitual liar.
habitual liar. That's why we have you on the podcast.
Exactly. Because I tell the truth.
So we were making fun of the fact that, and I'm not going to do it anymore, because you're settling in nicely.
Do what anymore?
We were making fun of the fact, I was making fun of the fact that you were not my first choice.
I don't know why not. I don't know why.
I don't know why not. I don't know why you weren't my first choice.
I feel like we just clicked.
No, we're firing on all cylinders. And Toasty was going to do it, and he's got other things to handle.
Well, everyone needs them for something.
Everybody needs
I
him.
think I texted him twice today to change the TV.
Did you really?
Yeah. I said, hey, can you change the TV? Where are you? Haven't seen you in an hour.
Right.
I need a manager
Yeah.
for manager things.
Manager things are a lot to take care of.
Exactly. I'm not a manager.
But we got the Toasty seal of approval. So,
I think so.
And I felt bad. Like, we have this new opener that we did. Make sure that's up. Yeah. We have this new opener that we did, and I had to cut him out of it.
That's unfortunate.
I know. I kind of feel bad. I still want him to do. He's right over here, actually. Maybe we can get him to give a little update.
I think he gets uncomfortable.
We can have him give the rundown of what's going on. That guy wanted to talk.
Yo, come here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna have a little sidebar here. Here, come
Well,
around back behind us. Come around behind us.
This is our podcast called Dewey Raw.
Turnpike Troubadours.
Yeah.
What is it?
Band.
What it?
Band in Turnpike.
Oh,
Where are you guys from?
I live in Austin, but I'm from Baltimore.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We live
That's
on
my twin
Carolina
brother who's
Street. We
very
live on
drunk
Carolina
wearing all my
Street.
clothes.
You're from North Carolina?
No,
Oh, you're in
no,
Austin
no.
in North Carolina.
We live on Carolina
Street.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Carolina Street,
Carolina
not the
Street.
state. Well, I live in Austin, Texas. Yeah.
And you've been to the Starboard many a time?
Oh,
too many
it's my
times.
it's my vacation home. They
We've
call it
been
my
out here
vacation home.
since 11 a.m.
Terrible interview.
No, the only problem is you're just not allowed to sleep here.
Oh no, I know. I've had a cot.
Everyone's been to Starboard. Everyone
Not
loves
that
Starboard.
I'm sure you haven't
You
tried.
come here, you have a good time.
We've
That's
been
it.
here since
And
11 a.m.
Who's got a lot
It's
of
dumb.
sun.
Like there's no interview. It's just you come to Starboard, you drink.
As we've said once before,
No. See, there was an interview. You came to Starboard and drank, and then they tried to interview, and here we are.
But who cares really?
Who cares?
I love your podcast.
Something tells me he's not being serious. It's all right though. It's all right. Thank you for.
twins, if you couldn't tell.
I'm a little bit afraid. I'm glad you have the hat on and a beard, and you don't, because I'm a little bit afraid of adult twins.
So
True
twins
story.
are actually like are scary. Like it's a psychological thing. It's like a thing. Like
Okay.
think of The Shining.
You're validating my
no,
fears.
It's scary. It's terrifying.
You don't have to tell me
Because
that.
you
I
never
already know
think
you're
that there
scary.
should be another person, right? Because if you like ever walked around like another country and you found another you'd be like, all right, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna. Can I fuck? I don't.
It is. It's scary.
Horrifying. So when we are out, it's like, oh look, we're wearing shades and one has a beard, but it's still fucking scary.
So do you intentionally dress differently, or do you?
No, he wears all my clothes because I'm the only person that shops. And then
very lazy.
He's very lazy.
So
That's like my shirt.
I'm also always fascinated by the personality differences between
yeah,
twins.
huge personality
Like,
differences.
one is,
he is
the root of
very-
all evil, and the other
He's
is.
very outgoing.
You haven't gathered the root of all evil one
If you
yet.
haven't understood already, it's very brief.
One is the type of guy that would have a podcast, and the other guy would
Isn't.
drunkenly insist
Yeah,
on
yeah, right.
interrupting it.
So
Yeah.
that would be me. But here's the thing. He's a great guy. He's amazing. He's
It's
my
like
brother.
the
obviously.
nicest things he's ever said
But,
to me.
but the thing is, though,
good
there
thing
is-
since we
no,
left
no,
the womb
no,
together.
but here, to answer your question, there is definitely personality traits with every twin that
So
you
I
meet.
like people until you prove that you don't. I shouldn't like you. He hates everyone.
I
until
hate
think
you
I should
before
like you.
you can prove
I mean,
me.
both of those are,
They have their
reasonable
rights,
traits to
right?
have, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit of a defense.
Can't trust everybody.
Right.
Can't trust everybody.
Yeah, it's my problem.
Right. Well,
So
I mean,
he
no,
has
His
I'm-
problem is that he's
I'm
never
like
gonna
that,
find a friend.
and
He has no friends.
Zero friends.
That's incredible.
That is not true.
That's kind of
I have
sad.
lots of friends. All right, real quick, what are your names?
I'm Marley.
Billy.
Josh.
Marley, Billy, Josh. Thank you for
I'm here all
for
night.
visiting Dewey.
Thank you.
Have a great one.
We will see you. Have a happy 4th.
Really nice meeting you guys.
Have a good one, guys.
It's
See ya.
Dewey
Thanks for
Raw.
being on the podcast.
Dewey Raw. It is Dewey Raw.
I think that was very interesting.
I'm not. All right, Dewey Raw. So, do you have a Dewey Raw story? Do you have a Dewey experience?
long
It could
you
be
guys been
here. It could
coming
be
to Dewey?
anywhere.
Years, ever since I was a little girl.
Oh, then yeah,
actually.
you definitely have a couple.
You
stories.
have a story.
Yeah, I got so many.
So
Who
this
can
one time,
remember?
as in last night, I ran down the street away from someone barefoot
They're not appropriate.
because he wanted to follow me in my house, and I was like, no, you're not.
called you in the
going
house?
there. Some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
Well,
Was it Elliot?
No, it wasn't
There's a,
me. It
there's
was
a
not
chance
me.
that it could be Elliot.
I don't
This
just
is
follow
Elliot.
people in their
Did
houses.
you follow me to my house?
Yeah, no, I did. It was me.
I
well,
had to take off my flip flops,
Two-
so you know it was bad.
two-
So that was a dead
And
Wait.
then I just sprinted.
2 podcasts ago, we had a girl who accidentally went into a condo who looked exactly like hers, got
It wasn't
naked,
hers?
and slept next to a man,
Yes,
naked.
Naked.
And they still know each other
So,
today.
so maybe.
No.
I figured
So
they'd
we
be
were
married.
Just talking about that. We have people in our phones with like first names and then the last
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is Dewey.
yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
oh,
That's
Kevin
great.
Dewey.
Kevin Dewey.
Kenny Dewey. Rachel Dewey.
I was about to say, I was like, the first 2 are guys.
I'm like, sorry.
So maybe the guy chasing you, there's a good chance that the guy chasing you was just making sure you were going into the right place.
Very
so you
quickly,
didn't end
though.
up at
But I didn't want him to know where I lived, so I just ran real fast.
Yeah.
I was
Good.
like, oh, this is
Well-
my street, I think.
I
Well,
hope.
I'm glad that you were safe. I'm glad that you had a nice time and experience in Dewey. What was your name, real quick?
I'm Gina.
Gina.
Yes.
All right, I won't follow you to your place, but thank you for being on Dewey Raw.
You're
He's not going to follow you. He's going to
so
chase you.
amazing. Yes, please chase
There's
me.
difference.
It's like I only run when I'm being chased.
So we do all of the videos here at the Starboard,
Okay.
and this is a new extension, new project that we're
There
doing.
used to be an old website I forget what it was, but it was like a Tumblr page basically,
Yeah.
and it was like Dewey, and it was just like crazy story after crazy story after crazy
Wow.
story.
We should
Love it.
resurrect that.
Love it.
Because you know what Tumblr's good for?
Rachel knows it. Rachel, what was the name of the?
Posting nude photos.
No. What was the name of the website about Dewey? That Meg Murphy was on.
I am not sure.
Also, wait.
What is it?
Before we say anything, who is Meg Murphy and why
Meg
was she on-
Murphy, and why was she on the website?
I am not at liberty to say why she was on.
Explanation about who Meg Murphy is.
Meg Murphy got thrown out of Starboard because she was so drunk at 10 a.m. on Running of the Bulls. She drank. She shot everybody with a champagne glass, and then they were like, "You gotta leave." It was 10 a.m. She drowned with the dolphins. The lifeguards had to get her. She blacked out for 2 days.
Well, there you have it. That's Meg Murphy.
Meg Murphy. We'll see back.
Legendary.
Be back for Running of the Bull 2016, the 20th
No.
anniversary. No.
Except one time.
Do we look too similar to be on a podcast together?
I do.
We need to.
But you had the hat on and like dark clothing. You have like the striped clothing.
I'm the dark and mysterious one.
I'm not. I'm the light and not mysterious one. You get it.
Gina, thank
Great
you.
meeting you, Gina. You're the best.
Thank you. She was legitimately happy for us.
I think I'm in love with her. She was cool as hell. I'm never off the clock.
No. Well, me too. So, you know, it's funny because this is kind of work for me, but it's also
Pleasure.
This is what I do for fun. A lot of fun. This is this is what I explained to Natalie, my producer. This is my golf day.
I hear you and your producer live together.
We do.
I hear
We
you
do.
have children together.
We do.
That's kind of cool.
Well, we have a very advanced relationship
Yeah,
for
it
a
sounds like it.
producer.
It
and
sounds like it. I was like,
podcaster.
man, these people are way ahead of their time. This is incredible.
It is. You know. I mean, it's the modern era. You know.
Yeah, it's 2016.
It's 2016. Alex, have you ever been a shot girl? No.
She couldn't be a shot girl.
Too mean? What? It's a legitimate question.
It's too aggressive.
I don't know.
No,
Too direct.
I'd probably just freak out on someone when they spilled a tray on me or grab my butt or something like that. I'd freak out.
She
All right,
doesn't
Note
freak
to
out.
self: don't grab Alex's butt.
No, note to self. Do it.
No, that.
Yeah, no, note to self. Your notes are different than my notes.
Yeah.
That was funny. Again, that could be another one just for us.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can get Toasty over here.
And Monty and Beef.
Let's
What
see.
we got the trifecta.
Let's see if we can get the managers over here.
Monty, Beef, Toasty.
I think Monty's minute. So as soon as Monty or Toasty came over,
I don't like how they're pretending like they didn't see us.
I
I
know.
saw you stared into my soul. I know that you saw me, okay? You understand exactly what this means. When I do this,
he gave you the one minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. You have to respect that. They're doing important stuff.
no, they're not. They're just
standing there
standing right
talking.
there. They're not doing anything
What is
important.
important about that?
Yeah.
The conversation.
Get on.
Better than the podcast?
So, Beef, what are you looking forward to tonight?
For you guys to be done working here so I don't have to look at you anymore.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's a tough one to follow up
Yeah,
on because
I mean,
I
like,
feel a little bit.
I like broad questions
right.
because they really just encompass everything.
So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Nick.
And what do you do here?
I clean toilets.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
I look like the type.
So it's a busy week.
we were
It's a busy
thinking
week. We're gonna get Toasty to do it. He's walking away from us, so we're gonna get you to do it. What?
Oh, there he is.
How was last week, and what's coming up next week?
Last week was good.
What was last week?
Last week was good.
We had a
This
good
week
time.
will be good. What are you doing with your hands?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with my hands. Just leave them by your
We had a
side.
great week last week. It was a lot of people in town. People starting to file down for the 4th. We're really excited about it. Next week we got G-Love on Thursday. The 20th Bull Run on Saturday. Really excited about that. I was 10 when they first did that. They're all old as dirt now. Old as
You were
dirt.
10 at the first running of the bull,
Yeah.
I was 3.
and you were here.
I was the Bull's ass that year.
Yeah.
I was.
You're gonna be the bull's ass this year
It was
too.
just like a height thing.
Are you the missing girl from that From the first year?
That's actually my sister, but we didn't want to tell anybody that.
Hey, there's one thing that we don't stand for around here at Dewey Raw, and that's child abuse.
That's the one thing. That's where we draw the line.
Yeah, we don't beat children. Anything else is pretty much fair game.
That's just science. And also, I've actually seen child abuse in Dewey. Sometimes the kids are not.
You ever seen Alex?
This could go. This could go downhill very quick.
Oh, that was really funny.
Oh.
Here-
Funny, Beef.
And they're gone just like that.
Just like that.
No, I still think you're good.
So right now we're joined by the none other than the world renowned
them.
Six Shoes.
I don't know. I did.
Tri-state renowned.
The tri-
Let's not go too crazy with the world.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
never.
tri-state is pretty much the world.
True,
Mr.
I agree.
Brian O'Boyle.
Hello, children.
So this is what we do. I say this is what we do. It's really only the fourth time we've done it.
No,
But we're doing it.
That means we do it.
But next week, I haven't even told you this. We're going to do it live from Running of the Bull. We're going to do it. We're going to broadcast live from Running of the Bull.
That sounds
We're going to
fun.
be out in the crowd. We're going to be mixing it up with people
In the
and
mix.
that sort of thing. So
Can I be honest and tell you that in my 46 years of living on this planet, never, ever have been to a Running of the Bulls. Ever.
It's a shame.
what are you
Wait,
doing next
why?
Saturday?
I'm playing a show. Private jam somewhere else. It's not here. So I'll miss the 21st. This is the 20th, right?
20th, yeah.
So I'll miss the 20th. Maybe I can make it for the 21st.
So this is a great thing. You're a busy man. You play all over the tri-state area, as we've established. Great tunes. You can watch the Running of the Bull live, at least our little, banter for like a half hour or something like that until
I think you'd
one of
enjoy
us gets too drunk or somebody yells at us.
What's
or
that
pulls the plug.
supposed to mean?
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Only if his producer drives.
So I think we'll broadcast it on I think we'll do Facebook Live. That's the easiest right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's the most popular now too, even more than Periscope. I've seen a lot of it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
what do I know? I don't do that.
What do you do?
People need to come to my if they want to see me live, they need to come to the show and ring the register and buy some drinks.
Couldn't have said it better
Ring the
myself.
I'm not giving anybody any freebies. I've been doing this too long. Monty doesn't deserve any. Well, maybe he does deserve a few freebies, but overall,
Right.
just come to the show.
I'm there every Sunday, man.
I love it. I love it. This man's been doing it. How long you been doing it?
Since 91.
Math?
24 years.
24. 24.
I was born in 91.
That's ridiculous.
Born in 91.
You've been doing it as long as she's been alive.
I was born in
turned-
93.
I turned 21 in 91. So
And you're watch this. Your career looks as beautiful as that.
It's not really saying much.
he just scored some major points, right?
Are you done?
From the Sox to
When's the next time you're playing the Starboard?
it's later in the month. And I can't remember when the next July one is, but I know that I'm here August 6th, Saturday, for the Big Wheels for Cancer Jam.
Oh, cool.
So I'll be here then, and I know I'm here in July. There's a Sunday in July. I think it's the 19th or 20th or something like that, but I can't. It's off the top of my head. I'm an old man.
Here, look. Now that there's a car that's getting ready to come in.
He just Snapchatted me.
Oh, did he?
And I called him and he got all embarrassed about it.
How do you feel being Snapchatted?
What? I mean, I feel great about
You
it.
probably get Snapchatted more than once,
Well, I mean,
even without your knowledge.
Snapchatted myself, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah,
talking about,
yeah.
obviously.
So I have been Snapchatted more than once.
Yes. Hey, let's do that. Ready?
We'll Snapchat this?
No, let's. Well, yeah. Let's simultaneous. Hi, how you doing? Fantastic.
So amazing.
So amazing. So, yeah. Make sure you check us out on all of social media. And let's do this. So, we're Dewey Raw.
Dewey Raw.
We're Snapchatting and filming and recording all at once.
It feels great.
It feels great. Be you.
I am me.
Okay. I'm going to post that. That's going to my story.
This weather's really nice right now.
I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, so
I always sweat.
we've been at it. We've been at it. We have a few edit points, but we've been at it for a little bit. We talked about. Beef gave us a rundown. Last week was a great week, and what's coming up. This Thursday. First of all, happy July 4th. We're in the midst of it tomorrow. today if you're listening to it.
Well, yeah.
And then G Love
Is this Thursday coming up?
on Thursday.
Never a cover at the Starboard.
Never a cover at the
Oh,
Starboard.
wait, you don't have to pay any money to see G Love? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool thing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you miss it, you can always see him in a big concert hall and pay money to see it.
Yeah, I don't like to pay money for things. I like free. Free is me.
So
Free 99.
You know, it's the God's honest truth. Seeing him here is such a thrill because of the intimacy of the room.
It's a lot like the way like comedians describe being in like a very small room. Like
Yes.
it's very like there's no like you can't mess up.
Right.
You know, it's just very like it's just very raw.
It's very raw.
Yeah, a little plug right there.
Yes, I like it. Nice and intimate.
Exactly. Who doesn't like intimacy?
So I broke a
lot of people actually.
Well,
that's
that's kind of a thing.
That's why therapists exist.
You're averse to intimacy?
Yeah, no, I love intimacy.
Yeah,
with
okay.
everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Well, you know, select few.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would say we should hug it out again, but that would be weird again.
Well, maybe off camera.
Off camera. We end every podcast with a hug.
Oh, of course.
And then Saturday is Running the Bull, and I broke the news to you that I want to try to do a live set.
There is no try. There is only do. Okay.
I like it.
We will. That's what we will do.
That's gonna happen.
It will happen.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be here all day Saturday, and if I'm sure setup is gonna be happening prior to Saturday, but if I can talk to the folks, if I can talk to the folks that do the big screen, we might even do some like on the street interviews on the big screen.
That'd be neat.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be a lot of fun.
I mean, Monty and the crew likes to up the ante every chance they get.
I feel like they do.
So I think that would be.
I think they might be ready for us.
That would be a good upping of the ante.
Yeah. Well, let's up it.
Well, so that I mean,
up.
this was not an approved thing.
What?
this podcast. This is like we're doing this a little bit under the radar.
I love when people say I can't do things. That's
Well,
literally my favorite.
It's not that they said that we can't do it. It's just that we started doing it without asking permission.
I actually have never asked permission to do anything in my life.
It's so much easier to apologize than to ask permission.
Well, exactly.
Most of the time.
No, all the time.
Or all the time. There's probably a few instances. Let's be reasonable. There's probably a few instances where
Maybe once or twice.
where well, so the difference is you have a good moral compass.
I don't always follow it. Even though I know exactly where it's pointing.
But it's there.
Yeah.
But it's there. So that's
Don't you do it.
That's
It's not
important.
even funny. Yeah. Guy just licked his finger and didn't even put it in my ear. So really, he just licked his finger. He just sucked on his finger. You remember when you were a 5-year-old? That was great.
That's troubling. Oh, okay. So we're doing great, and coming up on. I think we're coming up on time here. I do want to say this. I had in the past week a number of people who said something about this podcast. People are listening. People are watching.
Oh, I was going to send you. I took a screenshot. Someone texted me about it, which I will show you after this.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, definitely people are
catching on.
Yeah, exactly.
So we should put the call out there if there's any requests or questions or things you want to hear about, things you want to see in some either B-roll or some pre-roll.
Yeah.
I think
we discussed that the pre-roll is something that we were about.
I gotta say that today's pre-roll was pretty sweet.
Almost every day's pre-roll is pretty sweet. I feel like every time I'm always like that was a good pre-roll. That was good. It's better afterwards. The post-roll is the best.
The post-roll is there's a little bit more. There's a little more work that goes into
we're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast.
You want to be on it? Get over here in the camera.
Hello.
What is your name?
Paige.
Paige. How do you enjoy Dewey Beach?
I love Dewey Beach. This is my third night here.
Third night total?
Third night in Dewey, yes, for this weekend. But I was also here last Memorial Day.
So I'm from DC.
Hey guys, I'm talking to a pretty girl.
Oh, sorry.
What's up?
I was like, guess what? Pretty girls think they run everything. What about beautiful men?
Well, you guys are beautiful.
You know what the thing is? Pretty girls. Yeah, but pretty girls do run everything.
We're twins.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Are you
You're
kidding
the
me?
second pair of twins that we got on the podcast.
Oh my God.
I know, I swear.
Exciting
That's,
podcast.
I wish it was like a video, you know?
It is a video.
that's why there's a camera on.
Hey.
So my question, what is it? Is it paternal or fraternal? I always forget. I'm sorry.
It's paternal.
So you're
Yeah, yeah,
paternal,
yeah.
right? So that means the father. Okay.
He was born
like,
first, 30 seconds.
but 30 seconds.
I mean,
Okay.
a little bit
That's
less
your
than
big
that.
brother.
And you're the guy that always corrects your
Exactly.
younger sister.
Yeah.
Corrects and protects.
So you guys are
Yeah.
paternal twins. That's pretty amazing because literally earlier on the show we had identical twins, and I said I'm thankful that you're paternal twins, and the reason is that during the show I have an adult fear of grown twins.
You
Does that
do.
really freak
So,
you out?
Wait,
It's
are you afraid of us right
No,
now?
I'm not afraid of you
Come
guys.
off as really like.
Pretty normal, right?
I'm a well-adjusted person. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. You know, sort of
low-key fear.
a lot.
Are we like fixing your fear right now, though?
No, well, you guys are both beautiful people, so it makes it
Find
much
any
easier.
Walks of life at this place. Have you walked inside of this place, the Starboard?
I've actually, this is my
You'll
third summer working
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You'll
work here.
find
All
you know,
walks of
the
life.
Yeah.
janitor. You'll find the doctor. You'll find the lawyer. You'll find the house mom, and you'll have every walk of life. It's incredible.
You'll find someone who's done all of those things.
And you'll find in one day
And
two
then,
sets
for
of twins.
example,
And
you'll
they're
find-
swingers.
I play lacrosse in Delaware.
Oh, lots
and then
of
you'll find
swingers.
your
Lots of
assistant
swingers.
Head coach.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. You know, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to party. He likes to party.
No, he likes to
All
party.
right.
Are you 21?
I am.
A lot of
Are you
high
21?
fives.
I'm 22.
What more could you want?
A lot of high fives, a lot of laughs. You can't
I mean,
beat
if
that.
he was 21 and she wasn't 21, it would have to be separated by 30
That,
seconds.
that was my
You'd have to
question. That's
check
the
the
song I was
time.
going
Yeah,
with.
we
Not
are
the clock on that
21.
one.
Like,
We're
what
paternal
do you
twins, but we were born a year
If
apart.
we got in here underage, that would be pretty legendary, though. You know,
that-
that doesn't happen.
that
often
doesn't
at
happen.
all.
Yeah, no,
If
they're
ever, if ever.
they're actually really good with IDs.
Yes.
We caught a fake one today at my table.
Oh, really? At your table?
Yeah.
Somebody bat their eyelashes at you to try to get some drinkies.
No, she was actually terrible.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the worst human being ever.
So this is Dewey Raw. It's a podcast. It's about all of Dewey, but we have some.
We can cuss on this and
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
We have.
Fuck yeah, we can.
We have some insider help here at the Starboard.
That was fucking hilarious.
So that's why we do it. Are you guys down all week? You gonna be here for running of the
We're here
bull?
for the weekend.
No.
So we've heard about
Wait,
this.
no, wait. Why?
We
Wait.
did, but it's our
what I was
friends.
talking about with the whole walks of life thing, like I was just chatting with a 50-year-old woman who.
Did you get the number?
Did you? Who
I got a
approached
number.
you?
We got her card. We got her.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Well, yeah, no, we were working together.
Wingman over here.
Oh my God, here she is.
Well,
imagine.
Wait, you were talking to.
Imagine that.
What do you want? This is you need to
We're on a
come. This is the
podcast.
radio
Look, she
station.
just got
What's the contest?
Wait, no, not
No, not a
contest.
contest. I think
Contest.
That's how old she is.
you already won the. Oh, no, that was terrible. That was terrible.
No.
The podcast.
All of a sudden, no.
It's a podcast.
Come on, commentary in.
What do you want me to say?
We had a great time today.
Oh my God, we had the blast.
Yes.
4th of July weekend.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
Absolutely.
Can you say something for me? Can you say we love Dewey Raw?
We love Dewey Raw.
Yes,
That was the
He
best one.
loves speaking in the microphone.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't?
Who
doesn't?
She had it.
Who
She
doesn't
had it.
love it?
That's literally why I've been sitting here for the past 40 minutes.
So, all
I
right,
actually- I just
real
like
quick
this.
before we go, let's get everybody's name.
Alicia.
Alicia.
Janice.
Paige.
Phil.
Phil. It's a wonderful time to meet you guys and all walks of life. Make sure you take the podcast back to Delaware with you.
Yeah, oh my God, we have it.
Yes.
We're gonna be at Grotto's next week, 8 p.m. Be there, be square.
Are you guys like a duo?
Oh, Grotto's up at, like,
a
Newark?
comedy?
No, they say they're
Come-
best
Newark
friends.
Grottos.
I don't believe
Newark Grottos.
Okay, so don't do that and just come to Dewey instead.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, here.
Come to Starboard.
Yeah.
Running of the Bulls. You'll
that-
never regret it. You will never regret it.
Okay, so you heard it here.
Lucky lady out
She
there.
literally
If you're-
just changed her
if you Find
mind.
yourself in Newark, Delaware, at University of Delaware.
Do not
Come
go
to
there.
50 Center Street, and I will show you a good time. I swear to God.
Well, I mean, he swore, so that's
Any,
gotta be.
any background, any
There's
age.
criteria or 35 or older.
I said. All right. First off, I can.
50-year-old woman.
All right, he's backpedaling here.
I can be a boy toy if I have to be. I don't.
Okay, so
we got to do what we got to do.
we
you know what I
might
mean?
we might need
A lot
to
going on.
we might need to break this out into like a love connection type.
I
There you
will.
go.
Have a good night.
She's cutting my hair next week.
Is she
Small
gonna
world.
be a hairdresser or she is a?
She is currently. She's a cheetah business card. Would you like to see it?
So this is yes, a cheetah business card.
Yeah.
Whisker
You don't see
Salon.
that every day.
I'm not gonna give the in Newark.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I do see cheetah business cards every day. That is my life. All right.
This portion of the podcast of Dewey Raw brought to you by Whiskers Salon.
Oh.
in Newark, Delaware.
Yes.
Go there.
This is
Sponsors,
some
give me
free
money.
advertising right now.
That's what we're working on. We're working on advertisers. So you got to give a little bit. You got to tease them a little bit. So you guys definitely work the like the wingman thing.
Yes.
Like she's definitely helping you out, big time. You help her out too,
What do you mean a lot? A lot to you? What is it?
or are you the
Like,
protective
at
older
least-
brother?
No, absolutely not. No, she gets hers. I understand.
Sometimes we fuck around and we're like, what the fuck? Why are you talking to so many girls right now? And like I pretend like he's my boyfriend, and it works out well,
So is it weird when you had to break that barrier first?
What barrier?
Just pretending to be boyfriend girlfriend at the bar?
No, you
Well, it's not weird. It's not weird.
Yeah, you're
It's
fine.
not like we're like making out at the bar or anything.
No, I didn't say that.
You'll just go like this. She'll just go like this. And it's like.
I didn't say you were making out of the bar.
Why the
Thinks we're
fuck are you
dating.
talking to this girl?
Right.
Yeah. And about, like you got like eye contact. It's like